Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a quick review here on a pair of XBUTY, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, heated socks. I'll put a link down in the description. I bought these socks back in October because my feet get extremely cold. And after reading tons of reviews online on multiple different socks, I figured these ones looked like they would be the best bang for the buck, so I tried them out. You've got a high, medium, and a low, as you can see here. There's your temp settings, 155 to 160. It's supposed to last 8.5 to 9 hours on high. Low, you're supposed to get 15 to 16 hours out of, and it's supposed to be 115 to 120 degrees. One of the key factors that I liked about these socks, as you can see, it says that the batteries are 4,800 milliamp hours versus 2 milliamp hours, which I can confirm that these socks are $39.99, and I looked at $80 and $90 socks, and they all had 2,000 milliamp socks at the time. These are rechargeable heated socks. You've got 3 heat settings. I also like that these are machine washable, and I don't have to try to wash them by hand. They don't get that hot. No, that's just the way the box looks. Don't worry, guys. So getting into the sock, here's what it looks like. We flip this over. You can see you've got your heat zone right here. Goes up, comes around like that, goes down, and then right up here is where your battery goes. Now I have these on high. I've had them on for a while. This is all it is. This is your battery. Plugs in on the side. You've got the cord that goes into the sock. It's really not very big. You see that? It's about 3¼ inches long, almost 2 inches wide, and then a little over a ½ inch thick. This is one thing that I don't like because when you're out, I wore these out four-wheeling. That was my main reason for buying these. And it was sunny out, so when you're looking down trying to change your temperature settings, high, that's red. Medium, that's orange. And there's green. Yeah, you can't tell the difference at all. Basically, I have to find green, hit it once, I know I'm on high, I hit it again, I think I'm on orange when you've got the sun beating down on you and whatnot, and then I go back to green. Turn them on and off, you just hold them for 3 seconds, on and off. In terms of how hot they get, I don't have anything to check them other than a forehead thermometer. There we go, see 104. Says high right there. I believe that with my thermometer, once it's over 110, it says that it's high. So one thing that I have noticed when I wear these socks around the house, it does not, they don't feel like they're very warm. But when I wore them out four-wheeling, when I had them in my boot, I think that in order for these socks to really heat up good, you need to have them inside the boot. And then you've got your foot down on them all the time because my feet get ridiculously cold. And when I say ridiculously cold, I mean my dad can be outside with me and he'll have tennis shoes on and regular socks in 30-degree weather and be just fine. I've got my boots on in 30-degree weather and my feet are extremely cold. I guess what I'm saying, these socks actually work really well for me in 30-degree weather when I'm four-wheeling. If they're working for me in that kind of weather, if you're a person whose feet are, like my dad's, where they're not really that cold, but they're getting cold, I think these would work pretty darn good for you. I pair these socks up with these Ice Armor socks. They're a real thin, you can see it's a real thin sock. It's supposed to wick moisture away from your feet. I put these on because that way it keeps my other socks, the heated socks, from getting smelly. And, a lot of the sweat that you gets soaked up in these, so then I don't have to wash the socks as much. One of my big complaints about these socks, other than the way the battery works, you can see how when this is on my foot, here's my big toe. So you see right here's the heating pad. See how it doesn't cross the top of your toes? I would really like it if this heat pad were to come out to the top of the sock, because with as cold as my feet get, if I start out with my feet cold, by the time these socks warm up, it takes a while for my toes to warm back up because you've got this section here that just doesn't have it. So that's my only other complaint, outside of the fact that on the left foot, when I did wear that sock, which I have it off now, on the left foot, I could feel the wire running up the side. Only took about, 2-3 minutes me walking around in my boot, and I didn't feel the wire there anymore. So I don't think it's a huge deal. And the funny thing is, I don't feel anything on the right foot. It's just the left sock. I feel the wire for about 2 minutes and then the wire's gone. I don't notice it anymore and I'm good to go. These are a cotton sock. As you can see, they feel pretty nice, and in all reality, they're actually a pretty decently warm sock for being just a, for being a heated sock. They've actually got some decent warmth to them without having the heater on. I did buy these Jobsite warm feet thermals that they're just insoles. You can cut them to size and then you put them in your boot. They have these layers here, so the one side is supposed to help push the cold air back down. Then you've got the fabric inside that's supposed to help insulate, and then the top part is supposed to help reflect the heat back up to your foot. So I am wearing the socks with these. If you don't wear the armor socks that I have on, you'll have more heat on your foot, I'm sure, because there's not an extra layer in between there, so it'll heat up even more. All in all, I do recommend these socks. They definitely help my feet a lot, and I'm able to go riding in the fall time. And I mean, 30-degree weather for me, being able to wear the socks, I don't go much colder than 30 degrees anymore, so they do the job. Without these socks, I'm having to I usually have to get toe warmers and throw in my socks all the time, or in my boots. So I'd recommend you buy these if you have problems with your feet. So overall, I do recommend these socks. I think they work great for what they are. They're not going to heat up right away. I've worn these socks out. I wore them for 8 hours one day, and I switched between high and low with the battery setting, and the battery lasted the whole 8 hours. There's no actual battery gauge on the batteries. I wear them for 2 to 4 hours, and then I go charge the batteries just so that they're charged up for the next time I'm riding. If you have any experience with these socks or any other socks, let me know down in the comments below. If you get real cold feet and you've got a better solution than this, let me know, because I'm always looking for a better way to keep my toes warm. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.